Hello, this is Josh from Advanced Camping, bringing you another video tour. This one of the all-new 2023 Roadtrek Zion. Very cool upgrades on here, both on the Roadtrek portion and, of course, with the 2022 Ram chassis. That's maybe one of your biggest upgrades with the Ram chassis. You have keyless entry, push button start, leather wrapped steering wheel, big 10-inch touchscreen with GPS, Apple and Android CarPlay, wireless charging. Essentially, if you went out and bought a new car, this is kind of the same feature set you should expect. So very, very cool setup there. The other main cool difference is you have the new upgraded 600 amp hour lithium battery pack on here. That's a new one for 2023 that just came out, so it is a very, very cool addition. The previous versions were all 400 amp hours, so you're upping it by a third there, so it's a considerable amount of battery power that you've got now. Of course, the Zion has 300 watts of solar panels, so quite a bit of solar as well, and beautiful interiors and exteriors, which we'll take a little walk through of right now. So you can see we have really nice power steps on the driver, passenger, and the main sliding door. One of the things I hear a lot is there's a much more gradual step up compared to some of the Roadtrek's competitors, which just have one single bar there, and it's much, much higher. So it's very easy for anyone to get up and in. There's a big grab handle on the inside there. So very easy to get up and in to your Roadtrek, no matter which door you plan on going in. You will have a power awning on the outside here. Porch lights, as you can see. And what I really love about Roadtreks, of course, is it's all automotive glass all around you, so it looks very much like just a regular van. I mean, I see these on the street sometimes by my house, and I'm thinking, whoa, is that a really nice, oh, it's a Roadtrek. Oh, okay. So it's really hard to even know, even with 12 years of experience, that, you know, what's driving down the road is a Roadtrek. And that goes along with your in-engine generator, your solar, and your very big lithium batteries. You can be anywhere. You can have your pedal on. You can have the air conditioner run for a very, very long time at this point with 600 amp hours, and be able to recharge that by idling the engine or driving to your next destination. So there's no generator noise as such that gets in the way and you know, creates extra noise and draws more attention to itself. So certainly it definitely has the stealth camping thing down, the boondocking, whatever you want to call it. Definitely has that down in spades. Very clean exterior look. Okay, take a little walk around here to the rear. And it does come with a receiver hitch, which is nice for all kinds of various accessories. You can see it has the backup parking assist that kind of beeps as you get closer to an object. These new 2022 Ram chassis also have park sense, which means basically, you know, if a car is coming by you in a parking lot, it'll kind of stop you. So it's, you know, much more advanced. It has automatic stopping as well if it detects you're going to be in a collision. Forward collision assist it has. So, you know, it's going to have a variety of really, really cool safety features. And of course you have, you know, blind spot assist and you know, the regular type of things that you'd expect as well. You can see our shore power plug-in over there, also new, although I don't know how valuable, but there is a cable TV connection right there that they've added. Kind of cool, I guess. You know, some campgrounds excuse me, will offer that for a few bucks extra, so you can just plug right in if it's a real rainy day. Of course, it is a smart TV in there. Certainly plenty of people are getting into streaming, which is easy enough to do, so you can do that as well. Over here is your city water connection. You'll be hooking up to city water. There's going to be some storage in the back here underneath the power sofa. You also have 3 seat belts in the back here. That's pretty rare, so you can actually seat belt 5 people. The vast majority of the Class Bs out there can only seat belt 4, where you can actually seat belt 5 in a forward facing setting. So pretty cool. Good storage underneath here. Fit like bag chairs, longer items. A lot of these things get moved and won't be there, so you know that won't be there to block your way. So pretty good storage underneath there. And you do have screens, I should mention, both on the side and on the back here. This rear one is more like a tent flap than anything. It's going to roll down, you zip it off, and then essentially it becomes you know, a privacy curtain for these back 2 windows, so nobody can see what you're doing. And then you sort of zip it around just like a tent flap, and then you have that screen. So it's pretty cool. Nice way of doing it. Okay, let's take a quick look along the side. We're gonna have an outside shower with hot and cold water. Always nice. And again, I love how they just mesh all this in. It just looks very natural. Doesn't really look like an RV at all. We have the macerator pump down below here, and there is a gravity backup. Macerator pumps, in my opinion, a very civilized way of emptying your waste tank. You're kind of away from the action, so to speak. So you put the hose down in the hole in the ground, you go back in your climate controlled cabin up there, push and hold a red button while it does its business. So you are well away from the action. I do like that. And we do have, they did upgrade to Truma systems. This may or may not really affect you, honestly, as it does the same thing. You know, you still have heat, and you still have a tankless water heater. You had both of those things before too. They're just from a different brand. Truma is much more widely used, so you could make the argument that parts would be easier to come by. But you know, you still have heat and hot water, of course. Okay, you'll see that power step, and you'll see the front portion here. So I should also mention, I know they're coming out with a redesign of the exterior of these, and I know that's coming with a pretty hefty price increase pretty soon. So yeah, basically the 2023 Ram chassis will be all the same in the inside, all the same features, but we'll have a different exterior. But I do know they're talking like $20,000 roughly in terms of cost upgrades. So if you're looking for a van and you're thinking later is better, I wouldn't say that right now. So, and then we have a screen kit right here, and this will open and close with a little magnet right here, so you can actually leave that screen down if you so desired and just get in and out that way. Makes it quite easy. We have our beautiful white granite countertops here, and this is going to be sort of a flip-up extension. It works as both you know, extra counter space, and you can use it as a little desk here as well, if you want to put your laptop or tablet or something like that on it and work from the passenger's side. So this is the walnut wood. Absolutely beautiful woodwork. It's not real dark, which I like, but has a lot of this wood grain built into it. If you touch it, you can tell it's solid wood, like all Roadtreks are, but it's actual solid wood, and you know, there's a lot of grain in it, and it just looks really high end. Really like the look of it for sure. Stainless steel backdrop there, and we have the built-in induction stove. Should mention this also has the upgraded Sumo spring, so it has the upgraded suspension for a little smoother ride, and get a little bit extra ride height from that as well, which is nice. And then this one's also equipped with the Lagun table that you can put both in the back or in the front, and then it kind of pivots around to where you like it. So kind of a nice touch there. Let's see if I can open up the bathroom doors here. Here's our bathroom. You have a nice toiletry spot there. Got a sink, area to shower, and this does kind of teepee out some. Even these doors kind of teepee out, make like a little A, so you have plenty of elbow room. 6'1", bigger guy, I can easily fit in here, and with that tankless water heater, it's quite nice. The other really cool thing about Roadtreks are, it has a 37-gallon freshwater holding tank. That's huge in comparison to you know, maybe 15 gallons, which is pretty much what the competitors are touting. So you have a much larger holding tanks along, you know, it just lends itself to that off-the-grid capability that you have with this, with a, you know, sort of self-sustaining power, where you don't need to be plugged in. You also wouldn't, in theory, need water connections, as 37 gallons is a lot of water. So very cool. Okay, have some nice storage here. Great pull-out pantry. This is really smart. Love that they do this. I'm seeing this being copied by other manufacturers now, which I don't blame them. Smart idea. Very deep storage here. Lots of great deep storage. Big aisleways here too. It does not feel cramped at all. That's one of Roadtrek's signatures, is these nice big aisleways. Great for bigger dogs or really whatever you want. Just two people can easily walk through here without, you know, running into each other, squeezing past each other. So very nice touch there. And our nice big 5 cubic foot double door refrigerator and freezer at eye level. Love that. So very easy to get in. You don't have to like bend over to get anything. Very good size. It's all compressor based, meaning you don't have to be level for anything to work in here. And you don't have to have the propane turned on while you're driving, which is always a safety hazard. It's just going to work. It takes about maybe 80 watts of power maximum, and you have 300 watts of solar. So the solar alone should be enough to really cancel that out. With those big 600 amp hour lithium batteries, you could really just leave that refrigerator running and running your entire trip without worrying about it, for sure. And we'll have a microwave up here, pretty straightforward. Nice nice deep hanging clothes closet here, and it comes with armrests for the back here, little throw pillows. So if you got people sitting back here, there's a little armrest for both sides. And what I like about this is when you put this down into a bed, you sort of have a twin bed setup with a little bit of a gap in the middle here, as that comes forward, filling up in those two gaps and leaving this one. What's great about that is you can easily get out of bed without having to climb over somebody or finagle a little bit. Now, of course, it does come with a board, and these two cushions fill this in to make one big king size bed. But it is nice to be able to just have those sort of two twin beds that sort of conjoined at the top, where it's really easy to get out in the middle of the night. So the other thing I like about the Zion, the full-size Zion, compared to, say, the SRT, would be, the size of the bed. That's really your main difference between the Zion and the Zion SRT, is on the full-size Zion, you can sleep lengthwise. Very easy to make the bed. You just bring the sofa down, and that's it. You got your two twin beds ready to go, compared to the Zion SRT, where typically you have to sleep widthwise. That does work for some people, as they'll want something a little bit more maneuverable, but certainly I do like the idea of being able to sleep lengthwise, being a taller person myself. So good storage all throughout here on both sides on the top. You also have real good storage underneath here. There we go. Good storage underneath there, maybe shoes, bedding, stuff like that. Gonna fit nicely there. And we have a 24-inch smart TV here, and it's got a real big swivel, so it easily swivels around 180 degrees. So if you swivel the driver and passenger seat around, you can easily watch TV. So that's pretty cool indeed. And lots of windows back here. There's screens and privacy curtains for all these windows as well. Moving up in front, up here we'll have our touch screen where we can kind of control everything. The other cool thing is there's a smartphone app that goes along with it. So if you're in bed, you want to maybe bring the awning in or adjust, adjust the temperature a little bit, you can do that all on your smartphone, and you don't need to use the actual touch screen at all. So they've made some pretty good advances that way. The smartphone app is really, really cool. And being able to kind of control everything from the dimming of the lights to turning on your batteries to just about anything on one single touch screen or your phone is quite nice. Really good storage up here, up above the cab. It's kind of lined and everything, quite nice. And you're getting to see the 2022 Ram chassis here, which is a beautiful chassis. You know, it really does have kind of everything you'd expect from a new vehicle compared to last year's model. I mean, you can tell it's gotten a lot nicer. You know, you'll have certainly, like we talked about, that big 10-inch touchscreen there, Apple and Android CarPlay, still has GPS. This is a wireless charging port down there. And from what I understand, it also boosts your Wi-Fi signal from your phone. Push button start, keyless entry. You know, you have the blind spot assist on the mirrors. Even the rear view mirror turns it into a camera that's on all the time. So when you check your rear view mirror, you don't have any blind spots, as you definitely have some blind spots when you're in a motorhome. Not with the Ram here, as it gives you a wide angle view of what's going on behind you when you check your rear view mirror. That's awesome. Really, really nice. So yeah, I mean, I could really talk all day about the new Ram chassis. It's certainly a really, really nice chassis. A lot of great upgrades on there. So you have the bigger lithium batteries compared to last year, and you have this nice new Ram chassis. Those are really significant upgrades compared to the 2022 Zion model. So again, my name is Josh. Please do give me a call here if you're interested. Number here is 414-281-6330. Please check out our website at advancedcamping.com for current pricing and availability. And as always, if you like this video, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you and have a great day.